Good afternoon, my friends, and thanks for coming to join me for another shave. Got Safety Cat on hand this morning because this is almost a stunt shave. Today our shave is brought to us by Fine Italian Citrus, both the soap and the aftershave. We're lathering with a Grey Dog synthetic, and scraping today with a Jerry Stark 5/8 custom, just a round nose razor. And this is the part that makes this a stunt shave because it's my first shave since my return to shaving. I'm always a little nervous the first time after any time layoff. Now I did give it a few passes on the ILRs to freshen the edge a little bit. I'm hoping that's enough to, I don't know how, I've never honed or did any work on this razor. As I recall, it was a little tuggy last time I used it, so I can't have hurt it with the ILR. I only did the ILR because it's a great big landing strip size piece of whatever kind of stone it is. Everything's a perishable skill, and if you lay off it long enough, you'll forget how. Isn't that right, Kitty? She's fascinated with a piece of carpet that she's been pushing around the floor here. He's doing his job, and it is cutting. Not as tuggy as it was. I don't know, we'll see. I'll finish this pass because it is pulling it all down. For 5/8, this is a surprisingly vocal razor. At least when I'm near my ears. And today I don't have my hearing aids in, so. It's cold outside today. On the 20s this morning. Of course, when it's that cold, I just don't go outside. doing all right. It's something a little off, but I can't really identify whether it's a lather or maybe I should spend a little more time refining this edge. But it is like there's still hair here, and that's not unusual for a first pass, so we'll just keep going. Those of you who watch regularly, you'll see that I got my ears lowered a little bit. This is a prescription haircut phoned in by Barber Dave of the Shaving Cadre. Telling me to tell the barber what combs, I guess combs? Or clippers to use where. So thanks, Dave. I'm sporting I'll call this my prescription haircut. Because we don't have any local barbers anymore. Most of them have died and gone away or retired. So all that's left is Great Clips. Which is, for us, an extension of Central Ohio Beauty College, which also happens to be here. That's not bad. Okay. That was my dear friend Sam, who's checking in on me. He's freshly retired. And it's kind of neat to have somebody who checks in on me regularly. You guys that use CPAP a lot to sleep with, I woke myself up from a nap. I conked out in the chair with a giant gasp for breath. And I'm wondering if you guys have experienced that before. It was a little bit alarming. But then that says, it's time to get up and go shave. So that's what I'm doing. It's getting it down, but there's more hair there. And I'll put that down to technique and skill. Because I don't dare use any more pressure. Lest I cause myself grievous bodily harm. I'll get this taken care of. Some people will mistake this. My first pass is usually this direction because my grain goes this way, and so my third pass is this way, kind of against the grain and across the grain at the same time, like an oblique. Mostly for convenience sake, so that I can have a north, south, east, west orientation to my passes. And I got a complete reversal here. The grain goes pretty much straight down, and then all of a sudden, whoop, goes backwards. It goes the opposite direction right there. When you're first starting out with wet shaving, that's something that I highly recommend that you do, is let your hair go a day or two so you can see what direction everything goes in. Even maybe write it down, make a little map. Because it's really effective to be effective and save yourself grievous bodily harm and leakage of precious bodily fluids. I discourage you going directly against the grain early in your career. Until you get a little experience, it's best you not do that, because you can irritate your skin. Oh, I got two cats in the den now. So this is going to be a pretty good shave, but it's not going to be among my best. I think I'm a little trepidatious. I didn't hurt myself any. Certainly didn't abrade my skin. So it's just I'm nervous about steady hands. Ugh. Using the good towels. We'll do the full workup on the finishing up here with there's lemon. Oh. And then the 2-in-1, which needs, it's no longer papow, it's papow. It takes quite a few papows to get this stuff to mix up. That must mean it has more power. It does. You can feel the, what do they call it, emollients? Whatever it is, moisture in the skin, especially in the wintertime. Pretty important. You want to keep moisture in your skin. Even men, yes. I'll put some up here on my forehead. Even though I don't go outside, I still got to take care of things. And we'll finish up with a few drops of the fine Italian citrus. Yeah, pretty good. And we'll finish up with a little bit of talc. It's Penhaligon's English fern, which is what's in the bowl. It was just an old badger brush that was too floppy for anything else. But there we have it. My first straight shave since getting and recovering from the unwanted Chinese import. Kind of signaling my return. Today we used fine Italian citrus, the soap, and the aftershave. Of course, Thayer's lemon, and the Nivea 2-in-1. You see, it's already almost completely separated again. It does separate really fast. And then my Grey Dog synthetic brush. I don't know. He didn't do a lot of work with synthetics. I sent him a rod and he made a brush for me. It was wonderful, beautiful brush, and it's kind of handy. Sometimes a synthetic is really what's needed for some soaps. That's what we have for today. I'm Major Rich. You will find me at shavingcadre.com, and we will see you on our next shave. Bye-bye.